Today I'm going to talk about whether you should start a YouTube channel to make money to support your homesteading habit. It's a windy and a rainy day outside, so I'm not working outside putting in fence posts. I'm kind of torn when people ask me if they should start a YouTube channel because on one hand, I think it's an incredible business opportunity. On the other hand, if you put the kind of hours into just about any small business that we put into YouTube, I believe that you can be successful if you do it in a smart way. To make money on YouTube, simply put, you have to have thousands of views. And the way you make money is you give YouTube permission to put ads in front of your videos, and that's called monetizing your channel. But you make so little money for each ad view that you really have to have those thousands of views. And there's really two ways to do that. The first way to do it is through a high quantity of videos. So you get a moderate to low number of views on a lot of videos. The other way to do it is through a low number of extremely high quality videos that are likely to become viral videos. I'm really only going to talk about the first approach, and that's the route we've chosen, and that is to post a lot of videos. We post one video 6 days a week. We post 6 videos a week. That's a huge volume, and we put in 30 to 40 hours shooting and editing our videos every week. And on one hand, you might say that's crazy, but we see that we're really building something. What you do when you post a video at a high frequency is you keep your viewers engaged. And there's nothing really weird about this. It's simply appealing to people's desire for a story. And we as humans love stories. It's in our DNA to connect with stories. So that's another advantage of posting, 5 days a week or 6 days a week, is you keep people engaged with your story. And it's a really neat thing that you can do, because you can take things from your life and tell a real story, and people know when you're telling a story that's not real. People have strong truth meters, and when you're telling a true story, your viewers will engage with you and you will gradually grow. So when people ask me if they should start a YouTube channel, I say, yeah, go for it. It's an amazing business opportunity. You can make a great side income doing it, but I don't want anyone to go into it blindly. It's not easy money. It's a huge amount of work. And if you're not going to invest that work, it's going to be years before you have enough views that you're having significant income. If you're willing to invest a large amount of work into doing regular high quality videos, then you can steadily grow your viewership and also grow your revenue at the same time. I'm getting some grit for the chicks here. So if you're not willing to put in hundreds, if not thousands of hours, basically unpaid up front, you can expect that they'll be unpaid or significantly under minimum wage, then you probably shouldn't start a YouTube channel. But that's not unique to YouTube. You probably shouldn't start a restaurant or a consulting business or anything else if you don't want to put in that work up front. All right, so enough of the Debbie Downer. Let's talk about the really cool side of having a YouTube business. You can take a couple hours a day, and most of us have a couple hours a day. We might spend watching TV, watching YouTube videos. We might spend on just things that are not really adding great value to our lives. You can take some extra time each day, make a video using just a camera or an iPhone even, and you need a pretty good computer to edit your videos on ideally. These costs are minimal upfront costs compared to starting almost any other business, and you can make a significant income to augment your main income. So what got us into YouTube? It was really one thing that kicked it off in our minds. Justin Rhodes, who has a really popular YouTube channel, many of y'all know him, looked at me and he said, Arthur, if you start a YouTube channel now, you can quit your job and do exactly what you want to a year from now. That caught my attention. It caught yours, didn't it? The chicks are gonna be much happier in there. The rain has let up, so I'm gonna run down and check on the goats, make sure they have hay and water. Now you might look at our channel and say we had an unfair advantage because Justin promoted us so heavily and really kickstarted our viewership on our channel. Now true, that was such a huge boost in us getting started and really got us to the point of beginning profitability earlier than we would have ever been there on our own. But let me tell you, those opportunities are out there. That's part of the work of doing YouTube, is talking to people, building a relationship with people. You can find people who are looking for quality YouTube channels to promote. I mean, if we see someone, we think they have an amazing channel, and they approach us, we'll definitely promote them. Actually, we're planning at least 3 collaborations in the next, hopefully, couple weeks that y'all can look forward to, because we really want to help people who are trying to grow their family businesses, and we have a passion for this YouTube world. Hey goats, hey Lovey. Hey Flopsy. What are some other big positives of YouTube as a business? Here's the cool thing. The amount of work you put into YouTube, and you have to be patient with this, will convert into an eventual payoff. It's not fast, but really nothing good is fast. But if you put really hard work into it, you will grow proportionately. Another thing about YouTube is that it has a very high ceiling. You know, you don't cap out at $10, $15, $20 an hour. You can actually go way higher than that. It all depends on how much work you're willing to put into it. Another neat thing is that even though it does take quite a bit of time to shoot videos, you actually are slowly starting to build income from something that you otherwise may have never built income from, and something you love. So most of us who have homesteading ambitions don't plan to make all our money in homesteading. You know, homesteading is really something that a lot of us do for ourselves, and you can come up with small ways to make money on your homestead, you know, selling eggs or making products and selling them. But YouTube is a way you can actually make money while you're doing the things you love. You know, I guess we have yet to see if Justin's words will come true. Because we don't really know where our channel will go in the next 6 months, or really 5 months now. 5 months to make a year. We have really high hopes for it. We do think that we'll probably double again in size, but you just can never tell the future. But I will stand by what he said. If you start a YouTube channel, and if you put in the work, and it's a lot of work, you can be successful in it. You can do really well, and if you want to, you can make it into a full-time thing. I'm being swarmed by goats. The cool thing about YouTube is that it's a business that's based on giving value. That's what I've come to realize that it is. It's basically you are creating something of value. It's something that people enjoy watching. They're entertained by, they laugh when they watch it, or maybe they learn something. And you're creating value by putting that in the package of a video. And then you're giving that to people, and you're making a small amount of money off of it. That's a neat business model. Again, I want to be humble about this because we don't know the future. We don't know where we or our YouTube channel will be in 6 months. But I also believe in being very optimistic. And I've seen people do this. I've seen people grow. The cool thing about YouTube is that YouTube is what, a 2 billion person audience that you have access to. And the way YouTube makes money is through ad revenue. And their business is getting more eyes on more videos. So if you make quality videos, it is to their advantage to get eyes onto your videos, get the eyes that are going to get the most out of your videos, people who are going to love your content. So they use their giant cyber Google spy machine to take all the information they know about everyone and their YouTube viewing habits and put eyes on your videos that are going to like your videos, that are going to watch your videos tomorrow and the next day. YouTube makes money by getting people to watch your videos and getting the right people to. That's the amazing thing about this tool. And once you build your channel, there's no telling where it will take you. You could kickstart a business out of it. You could take your family on a 6-month-long vacation or a mission trip, and you could support yourself all the while because you tell your story. So the one thing I want to reiterate is if you're going to get into YouTube, you have to be incredibly patient. You have to have a long view, probably a 2-year view, honestly. Or if you put in an incredible amount of work, maybe a 1-year view on a full-time income, if that's your goal. I hope y'all enjoyed a few of my thoughts on this subject. So if you have questions about our YouTube business, or if you're interested in starting your own or have questions about growing your own that you think we might be able to answer, please ask the questions in the comment below, or just tell us your experience with YouTube and what you think about the ideas we presented today. We'll try to be really responsive in the comments, especially to this video. That was another great day on the homestead. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for giving us your time and watching this video.